These are the top camping gear deals at Amazon for Black Friday of 2024. It felt like a special occasion, so I even wore my duck shirt. These are the current Black Friday deals as of Friday, November 22nd, when I'm recording this. Starting with this Mountain House Classic bucket of freeze-dried backpacking and camping food meals, there are 24 servings for $90. That's a 28% discount. What's great about this is that you get a variety of servings from beef stew and beef stroganoff. Also the spaghetti, those are some of my favorites from Mountain House. But it makes the average cost per meal only $3.75. Compare that to normally $10 or even $12 per meal when you buy these in the big box stores. Here's another Black Friday deal that I'm familiar with from Amazon, the Coleman cooler. This is their steel belted cooler. It's a 54-quart cooler, which is a great size for a weekend trip or a day trip or even a backyard barbecue. This one surprised surprisingly well in the ice retention tests that I've done, so I wouldn't hesitate to give this one a buy. 25% off makes it $150 instead of $200. Plus, that retro look fits in well with my retro duck shirt. Here's a popular gadget among backpackers and campers, and that's the Nitecore NB10000. This is the Gen 2 power bank. It only weighs 150 grams or a little more than 5 ounces. Plus, it has some water resistance and it's a compact form factor. 10,000 milliamp hours ought to charge your phone at least twice. Also popular among backpackers is the Sawyer Products Squeeze water filter. I have used one of these and it's very convenient. This comes with a couple of collapsible bottles, which is nice. You can use one for your clean water and one for your dirty creek water. These water filters are simple and easy to use, and that's a great price. This kid carrier backpack from Deuter looks awesome. I had one like theirs when my kids were tots. And this is the Comfort Pro model, which has all the bells and whistles. For $208, you're getting a 44% discount when it's normally $370. When my son got fussy, I'd put him in there even when I was out mowing the lawn. Put some headphones on him and he was hunky-dory. And here we have some Yeti products on sale for Black Friday at Amazon. You'll notice several of these items as I scroll down this page are that king crab orange color. They've got all of those items on sale for 20% off right now, from their popular Yeti Roadie coolers, which performed very well in our ice retention tests, to tumblers and soft coolers. Here's a small version of one of their Roadie coolers in that same color. You'll notice it's $200 instead of $250, but if you go with some of the more traditional colors, they're still full price. Here's the Hopper M Series backpack cooler in the same color for that discount. But I also noticed this periwinkle purple color, I guess they call it Cosmic Lilac, lilacs from the cosmos, is on sale for a slightly larger discount if you like that color. At 25% off, you can get this Yeti Roadie 48 for $300 instead of $400. I do really like this cooler. It has a very smooth tow handle, very smooth wheels, and it even comes with that little dry goods basket inside. Now, I gotta say, sometimes there's some weird stuff that shows up on Amazon. For example, this 18 Tech Pod all-weather sports tent with a sealed floor. It's an instant tent shelter. Looks like a bubble. And apparently it's okay to put it right in the middle of your kid's Little League field, even if you're looking in the opposite direction. But don't they look like they're having a good time? I'm not sure whether to wear shorts and t-shirts for the baseball game or to bundle up in sweaters and go in my little bubble. For $156, I would not buy this, and I don't recommend you do so either. I just thought it was funny. Speaking of funny, when I was scrolling through that outdoor page for Black Friday deals, boy, do they want me to buy a toilet. This is a collapsible or portable toilet that you can pop up and down. I suppose some might like this for camping. Is that supposed to be to scale? An elephant compared to that? I'm not sure what goes on. Oh, I see. A 450-pound person can sit on it, and that's okay. Well, this is another thing I will not be buying on Amazon for Black Friday, but it gave me a chuckle. Help me with this name here, folks. Upwoig, Upwaf. I am not sure how or if you pronounce that. I think it's just a series of letters slapped together to make a unique name. This is a portable 5-gallon water jug, and I do think this looks like it could be handy for camping. It's got this spout on it that's you can charge up, and there's a battery in it, and then you touch the top and it will automatically dispense your water. There's a little pump built in there. 5 gallons of water should be plenty for an overnight camping trip with the family. And right now this is on sale for $52 instead of $66. It's important to note that any of these prices or deals could change at any time. So when you see these links and click on them, you might see something different than what I'm saying now. And throughout Black Friday week, they'll be releasing more, different, and new deals every day. So check back to see what else is coming down the pipe. Now here's something I've been really wanting. I use these big canvas tents when I go car camping with my family. And I've got big, long, foot-long pegs that I've got to drive into the ground. And sometimes when it's hot, I don't really want to work up the sweat. These drill-in stakes, you can just take a portable drill with you, and you can drive them into the ground instead of pounding them into the ground with a hammer. It looks like these little plastic caps even glow in the dark. These at $20 on sale right now. Looks like a very good deal to me for $15, which should be plenty, even for my big tent. I gotta say, I was leery of this backpack at first because that price looks too good to be true. $40 when normally it's only $50. That's 20% off during Black Friday, but this Luwaco 50-liter hiking backpack would probably be good enough to get started in the sport if you're interested in backpacking. Outdoor Gear Lab even tested it, and while they didn't say it was the best, they said it was okay. Now here's a good deal on a Jackery power station. This is the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station. Normally these are $800, $799 to be precise, and right now it's on sale at half off for $399. But what's more is you can click that button here and apply another $50 coupon to it. That's going to make it $349. So if you've been waiting for a deal on a portable power station from a reliable brand, this might be the time to strike. Here's another backpacking item that would be great for lightweight campers. This is the Fire Maple 600 milliliter G3 ultralight camping pot. What's nice about this one is it has this heat exchanger on the bottom, which helps it heat up more efficiently. It was pretty cheap to start at $25. $20.47 is the final price here, which is a good deal. This looks like an interesting tote for car camping to me. 27% off, normally $47.99, now $35.19 for Black Friday. This little tote would allow you to organize a bunch of your camp gadgets, your camp kitchen, and various things, and just pack it in a convenient way. Might also make it easier to store at home without having to unpack and repack every time you go camping. Now I want to show a few of what I hear are called dupes. I believe that's the new word for knockoffs. You might recognize the Jetboil Genesis Base Camp camping stove. This thing is well reviewed and people enjoy it because it's compact and easy to transport in any vehicle, even if you're tight on space. But you can still unfold it and you can have 2 burners. But at $300, that is a pretty spendy camp stove in my opinion. So take a look at this one that's on sale at Black Friday for $65.99. That's 53% off its normal price of $140. This Kofi Yard 2-burner propane camping stove folds up and goes compact an awful lot like we see in that Jetboil. And it's got enough reviews here to make me think that maybe they're legitimate. You could still have 2 pots or pans cooking at the same time, which is going to make it easy to prepare dinner for the whole family when you're out camping. And I gotta say, it's hilarious seeing all these AI-generated images all over Amazon now, isn't it? I mean, look how good of a time these guys are having. That doesn't look photoshopped at all. You might recognize the Jetboil Flash camping stove. This has been around a while. It is very popular. It works very well, and people love it. Well, Fire Maple makes one called the Fix Star, and it is remarkably similar to the Jetboil Flash. You can nest your whole cooking system inside of it, and at 20% off, it's only $40 on Black Friday. Normally $50. They have a few different iterations that have different features, and some of them are a little more expensive. I should also note this particular one looks to be a limited time deal or a limited supply deal. So keep an eye out on this one and others from Fire Maple because I know they've got several that they're discounting for this Black Friday sale. Perhaps you, like me, like a nice cot when you're car camping and you won't have those rocks and roots digging into your back at night. These from Helinox are very nice, low to the ground, compact, but very expensive, as much as $400. But here's a very similar looking one from a brand called Marchway. This ultralight folding tent camping cot bed is only $55.99, which is 20% off its normal price of $70. Again, that discount doesn't look as fat and juicy as what I'd like to see on Black Friday sales, but still, the final price is remarkably cheaper than buying a name brand alternative. Another popular piece of camping gear from Helinox that you'll probably recognize is this Chair 1. But look at this one here, the Camel Crown portable camping chair for only $18.39. The resemblance is uncanny, I must say. But for only $18 instead of $100, I might be willing to give this one a try. I recently had the opportunity to camp out one night in the Nemo Aurora backpacking tent. It's on the cheaper end for Nemo, but it still comes in at $360 for a 3-person version. A very similar looking design is available from Bestport on Amazon right now for only $68.79. That's 20% off its regular price of $86. This tent design is common for a reason. It's because it's roomy and it's comfortable, and it stands up pretty well in the weather. Nemo and Bestport aren't the only ones that have a design like this. This tent weighs 7 pounds, which is quite a bit for backpacking, but it would be just fine for car camping. So if you're just getting started and you want a reliable tent design for not a lot of money, this is a great buy. It seems to have the support of the reviewers as well. Eagle Nest Outfitters, more commonly known as Eno, has been making hammocks cool for a while now. Their single nest hammock costs $55, while their double nest hammock normally costs $75. But right now, there is an awfully similar looking version from Kutek for only $10. This is a limited time deal, so it may be gone, but there are plenty of other colors and versions that are also on sale for Black Friday. So take a look at this if you want a new hammock, although I'm really not sure how that quality compares to an Eno. But with 30,000 ratings and an average score of 4.7, they must be doing something right, or at least people feel like they're getting what they paid for. Rumpel made waves when they introduced their puffy blanket. These are great for all kinds of things, from campouts to going to your kids' football games. Normally $100, you can get them on sale right now at Rumpel, but you can get a better deal on this King Camp lightweight camping blanket for only $32. That's 30% off of the normal price of $46. And just like that Helinox chair, the resemblance is uncanny. And our final dupe of the day is the Nemo Stargaze reclining camp chair. Now this one is beloved by its owners, but it's $250, which is more than most folks want to pay for a camping chair. But how about $55.99 for one that looks and maybe feels a lot the same? I can't imagine it's made of the same quality materials or workmanship. If you have a similar experience for a fraction of the price, you might not care all that much. People love these because they swing, rock, and recline. Here's an old classic, the Coleman Sundome Camping Tent. Normally this is $100, but on Black Friday it's $48.99. That is assuming you're okay with the one that contains PFAS. Isn't that interesting? Gotta pay extra for PFAS free. That's one way to do it. This might be a limited time deal, but I suspect this and similar models are going to be on sale throughout this event. Here's another one from Coleman, the Heritage Big and Tall Cold Weather Sleeping Bag. At $70, that's a great buy on a cold weather sleeping bag. I love the rectangular shape just because you can spread out in it, and it's just way more comfortable, I find, than a mummy bag. And this one just made me laugh, so I'm throwing it up here. Stocking stuffers for men, adults, gifts for men, keywords, 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 keywords. For $7.99, 20% off of the normal high price of $9.99, you can have a couple of partial gloves with laser beams on them. Not really, those are just basic little flashlights, it looks to me. Honey, if you're watching, don't get me this. If you're looking for more Black Friday 2024 deals, I've done a couple other videos, one about Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's and one about a bunch of independent outdoor gear brands. I also invite you to go visit our webpage, The Honey Hole. At The Honey Hole, we're constantly listing the best outdoor gear deals that we're finding on the internet. You can even sign up for the Honey Hole email newsletter where we'll send sweet outdoor gear deals to your inbox every week.